Very interesting. That is a cool design there, and within no minutes someone shows you they are ready to put out a brand, and what you watched a few minutes ago is a product of someone we are about to host. But I am Sankara Laruhanga. You are welcome to yet this another episode of the Startup Talk. Now today we are not hosting any company or say their story or something or that, but we are digging into a few facts and expert guidance on a few things. Maybe to remind you that the Startup Talk is a program for startups and for people like you who think or treasure that actually you can start your own business, but also to give platform to those people who think they have what to show the public, but then the traditional media may not be the space for them. Now we are sponsored or brought to you by Empower Youth in Technology. It is a tech hub in Mbarara. They empower young people in technology, and we aim at building a tech business innovative community in Mbarara. But having said that, I think this is the time I show to you the person that we are hosting today. you are welcome to the Startup Talk. The viewer here awaits.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Do you own a startup there? Are you threatened by the effects of this COVID-19 pandemic? Do you find it hard and costly to compete for advertising space with the giants in the market? Or have you heard about digital marketing? If you have heard about it, are you still doubting the impact it can have on your marketing for the business? Well, if any of the above worries are in your mind, I'm here to answer you. My name is MTF Beck of Mbarara City. I'm a digital creator at Digtech Solutions Hub in Mbarara.
Yes.
We do branding and digital marketing for businesses, including startups. We help them to create visually appealing and compelling content that is used while marketing on digital platforms such as search engines and social media platforms.
Wow, I want to think what you just watched as he was saying, these screen overlays, what's a few of what they do. If you see some intros, if you see some logos, then these are the people behind. And we are so glad that this is an expert in digital marketing, I would say. Now, if you remember our flyer that we shared a few days ago, we are answering a question: how startups can utilize digital marketing to thrive during and post COVID-19 crisis. But first of all, startups, well, if you have an idea, if you're a team of people, one or two, and you are thinking of introducing a unique business idea into the market, and anyway you go ahead and start, usually financed by yourselves, that is what we call a startup. Now, when COVID-19 actually struck, I do not know if that is the right word to use, but when COVID-19 brought Uganda and many other nations on their knees, many employees actually lost their jobs. But on the other side of it, these same people started creating their own startups. Everyone almost started thinking, anyway, now I am not working, what can I do to earn a living? And in so doing, so many startups are starting. Maybe to remind ourselves, in 2016, Uganda gets ranked the best as a best entrepreneur nation, but also with the highest number of startups, failing, or entrepreneurs failing. Now, with COVID-19 pandemic as a crisis, all these startups that have started are on the verge of collapsing. But how can they use digital marketing to thrive and stay in the market? Well, that brings me to you, Mr. Felix. You love to be called MTF instead.
Yes, MTF Beck of Mbarara City. Maybe some people have been asking, what is MTF?
Yes.
MTF is derived from the initials of my names. M stands for Mzale, T stands for Twesime, and F is Felix, then Becker. So it becomes MTF Becker.
True African there. Mzale, Twesime, almost like one name, but two, and all these other English names that come on board. Now, this viewer here, we talk about digital marketing. As a digital creator, anyway, how would you define digital marketing?
Thanks very much. Digital marketing comes from two words.
Yes.
That is digital and marketing.
Yes.
So to define digital marketing, you must first be able to understand the meaning of those two terms. Let me begin with marketing. Marketing is the process of all activities involved in identifying the challenge that society is facing, creating the solutions to the challenges, communicating the solution, and then delivering it to the intended beneficiaries. That is marketing. Then, when we bring in the aspect of digital and combine it to be digital marketing,
yes,
we mean all the sets of activities involved in marketing that are this time done with the help or with the use of digital or digital devices. Digital devices, I mean computers, mobile phones, and all other gadgets that are used in transmitting information or data.
Wow. So it's again a basic of communication, that there is a send of a message and there's someone who's going to receive, but then technology is here to encode this message. But this time you are sending out communication that involves your business and your target is actually to sell. But in case you do not, have a little clue, the class, the theory of digital marketing, I think you will give us these 5 minutes. You first watch this video and we'll come back.
Meet Joey, a digital marketer. He works as the head of digital marketing for Amazon. But how did Joey get here? A few years ago, Joey began to see a large number of opportunities popping up in the field of digital marketing. To begin his entry into the field, he needed to understand what exactly digital marketing was and what was so great about it. First, Joey learned that digital marketing was a form of marketing through which you could advertise to people digitally. Digital marketing leveraged different channels like search engines, websites, social media platforms, emails, and mobile applications. It would give marketers the opportunity to interact with and understand their audience better, and to increase the trust in their brand. Digital marketing would also show marketers advertisements to people based on their actions and preferences on the internet, while being less expensive than traditional forms of advertising. After understanding the main concepts of digital marketing, Joey realized there was more to digital marketing than he initially thought. There were also many types of digital marketing. Types like content marketing, search engine optimization, pay-per-click, social media marketing, email marketing, and affiliate marketing. And once he understood those types, he set up a digital marketing campaign for his uncle's e-commerce website. Let's have a look at what he came up with. First, Joey created content like blogs, videos, infographics, and case studies so that he could generate audience interest in the brand's products or services. This was content marketing. Next, he needed his audience to actually see his content. The first step was to create content on specific search keywords that were relevant to the target audience. Joey would make optimizations on the website and have credible websites linking back to the content. And lo and behold, the website began ranking on the first page of the search results. By continuous optimizations, Joey would continue to improve the ranking and ultimately make the website rank at the first position. This was SEO, or search engine optimization, and Joey could do all of this without spending a single penny. He could also drive traffic to the website with advertisements. But for this, he would have to pay a certain fee each time the ads were clicked. He could have text ads that show up in search engine results, image ads and video ads that show up in websites, and much more. This was possible with the help of PPC, or pay-per-click. However, Joey wasn't done yet. To reach a larger audience, he needed to tap into social media platforms. He would use social media platforms like LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram to advertise the brand's content. He would use these platforms to advertise the brand's products or services with posts, images, videos, and more to bring out the brand's story and engage with the brand's audience, who spend a lot of time on social media. Like PPC, he could use the platform to advertise the brand's products or services with text, image, and video ads, which needed to be paid for. That's social media marketing. Joey realized that a large amount of the audience weren't visiting the brand's website a second time. He needed to keep them engaged, nurture them, to make sure they purchased the product. For this, he would send them emails that helped them better understand the products they visited on the website and assist them in the buying process. He would also send emails to advertise his products or services to potential customers, that is, with email marketing. And finally, although Joey was able to grow the brand's funnel, he wanted more traffic from third-party websites. This could be achieved with affiliate marketing. Affiliates would promote the brand or product to their audiences for a fee with the help of email signups, registrations, conversions, subscriptions, etc. After setting all of this up, Joey had the hardest part of the process to get through: the wait.
Yes, indeed. It is the Startup Talk. Sankara Mbarara is your show host today. Now, we are joined by MTF Baker, just in case you just joined us. And the video you just watched a few minutes ago was meant to define for you what digital marketing and what we are actually talking about today. Now we will head straight to the question: how can startups actually use digital marketing to thrive during and post COVID-19?
Thanks very much, Sankara. Every startup owner out there will testify, that is, if at all they have already started on their digital marketing journey, they will testify that it's easier to market any kind of business with digital means. But then, to someone who hasn't started yet, you have to first understand the forms of digital marketing that we have in place to be able to choose the one that is appropriate for you. In the event of limited resources to handle that, you may not do all the 4 forms that we have. You may choose to start with a few and keep on adding as the resources at hand continue allowing. So what are the 4 forms of digital marketing that we have? I'll begin with one, which is search engine marketing, or some people they call it search engine optimization. This is the set of processes and activities that are carried out to create and avail information about services and products on search engines like Google, Bing, Yahoo Search, and the rest that you know.
Like today morning, I tried actually searching digital marketing.
Yes.
And I was surprised. The second, well, of all whatever information Google has to bring, the second was a summary of Explorer Media.
Yes.
And Explorer Media is here in Mbarara, championed by Fahad.
Yes.
Are you talking about search?
Yeah, I'm talking about search. So Explorer Media behind the team took different sets of activities to make sure that their information is always available on Google search at request by any intended user.
With random but similar, almost relevant, search words, I don't know. Because I literally didn't search for Explorer. I searched digital marketing. You could also try it right now in Google. I don't know. So is that exactly what you're talking about?
As the saying goes, if you want to know what is done to make sure that it is availed, you ask the experts. But to be precise, what they do when you're ranking your business, when you want your business to prosper or to be available, you first identify what people will be searching for.
Oh, okay.
People will go onto Google to search for branding and digital marketing agencies in Mbarara.
Yes.
So you have to do everything that is possible so that when they type in that query, you appear first.
Okay, I think that is understood.
Yeah, you will contact us if you're interested in such kind of market or digital marketing. That was search engine marketing or search engine optimization.
Okay.
Then we have another one, which is email marketing. Most of the times when you're going through different websites, signing up for freebies, they ask you for your website, for your email addresses. When you give them your email address,
they have your data.
They have your data.
Yes.
They keep it somewhere. They create a database. They keep it somewhere. They know that you're already interested in that kind of service that you want. So if there is any information, any communication, any offers, any discounts
that is related
to that, they will keep on sending you the emails with such communication, and in the long run you may end up being enticed to go and buy from them. Then another form is content marketing.
Yes, that one.
This is where the issue of blogs come in. You're there, you have your services or products, but then you want to prove your expertise so that people come in line of following your expertise in a particular service. You have seen people who always use their social media platforms to educate you on the use of certain products. Let me say someone who is selling shoes.
Yes.
They create their website and continuously create content. I may give an example. They may create an article about how to keep your shoes clean.
So in so doing,
when you know that these people know how to keep their shoes clean, it means the shoes they are selling, they may be of a good quality, since they have the right choice of the shoes to sell. They may make you the comparison between buying cheap shoes and expensive shoes. They show you why it is necessary to buy an expensive shoe. They are like, look here, an expensive shoe will take 3 years to get worn out. The other cheap shoe will take 1 month. So in those 2 years, how many of the cheap shoes will you have bought? You'll find you have bought even more than the cost of the other one expensive
maybe
shoe.
To break that down for my startups here, maybe within my line, the tech startups. Actually, to be more specific, let me go to Empower Youth in Technology. We have, for example, a platform, Guza UG, Let's Farm. Let me talk about Let's Farm, where we sell fresh foods.
Yes.
With that idea, actually you're suggesting that in content, what did you call it?
Content marketing.
Content marketing. Now in content marketing, you're actually saying, I'm going to fetch information about what one would get from lemons.
Yes.
I concentrate
on
making sure that I tell you that lemons are so good for your health.
Yes.
But at the end,
I tell you where to buy good lemons from.
Wow.
And in most cases, it's always my source. Yeah. So that was content marketing. Then lastly, another form of digital marketing is social media marketing. A lot of social media platforms offer business owners to create business pages for free. An example is Facebook.
Yes.
Under your account, you can create a business page for free, be able to showcase your products and put your details, your business details, such as the description, the address, and the contacts. You can continuously upload different posts about the offers you have, about the discounts that you have, about the new product that you have, even reviews or comments from your previous clients, which will give you the social proof to the new prospect or to the new client that is looking up to utilizing or using your products or services.
That's Facebook Shop.
Yes. Then
goes ahead and gives you insights. You're able to.
Yeah, as we are going to see, it has so many advantages of using it, but that will be
okay. So maybe because you just finished your were they 4?
Yeah, they were 4.
Exactly. Now the e-commerce platforms, I would want to think these are digital platforms. Do they fall under any of this?
Yes, as you're going to see, they fall under that. Like I've told you, search engine marketing is a database for content that you create and publish. So search engines collect search content from your Facebook site, from your social media sites, from your blogs, and even from your business pages. Let's say you go on Google and type Guza
Yes.
Guza.ug, you'll find the information about Guza.ug, but part of the information you'll see that it has been fetched from Guza website.
Okay.
So those e-commerce sites provide information that will be stored in the database for search engines.
Wow. Well, very interesting there, but I think most of us are so familiar with the social media bit, especially when we go there to chat. I will post my picture, I want likes, I want what are they called? I was laughing with...
Okay, the technical word is engagement. That involves likes, comments, shares.
Yes, I want to see that coming. That is it.
Yes.
Now, what we get from you is the Facebook shop side. I think there's also WhatsApp business.
I've used the example of Facebook,
yes,
but there are many more platforms that you can use, including Instagram and also WhatsApp. Maybe to clarify, many people haven't taken advantage of using the WhatsApp business version.
Yes, because of its limitations.
They are still.
We have better versions.
You have good versions, the other clone versions,
yeah,
but to the business owners, you're surely missing out on using the business version of WhatsApp.
Because people are on WhatsApp.
Yeah, it also interacts
with the other ones.
It's an official release from official sites. It can interact with people who are using the other native WhatsApp version. But it has advanced features of also creating a catalog of your products or services.
Just like any other e-commerce platform.
Just like any other e-commerce platforms. And they're also putting the option of paying through WhatsApp. At the moment, it is being tested in Brazil. So
everything can be done.
Yeah, you can be able to see through the products, you order and even pay via WhatsApp. But that option of paying is on trial and is only tried in Brazil. I think once they approve it and set everything on ground, we shall also enjoy it.
Well, perhaps there's a reason why you need to consider Facebook, because numbers in Uganda indicate that 2.9 million people are actually on Facebook alone. They are using this, and the age group here, most of it, the largest group here, we have 25 to 34. You realize that's, anyway, youth are on social media. So if you have a startup, you have a product, you have a service that targets this age group, then Facebook remains your best platform. And on the very statistics, 40.7% those are female, of course, of the age bracket I'm talking about. Now males are 59.3%. But let's do this, and when we return, we will have more of MTF Baker with his expert guidance in digital marketing.
So a few days ago, you joined the crowds in the market for your fresh foods. You'd equally brave the risky streets, exposing yourself to the virus.
Cut the hustle. If you're in Mbarara, all your fresh foods can now find you on your doorstep. Download Let's Farm Shop app from Play Store to order now.
All other social gatherings are only allowed with a maximum of 20 people. Online prayers are encouraged.
Hit TV enables your event to reach more numbers. To have your event live on Facebook, YouTube, Zoom, call us now 0705 909 760 or 0781 557 245. At Hit TV, we connect audiences for the best of your event.
Hello there, I'm Sankara Beruhanga from Empower Youth in Technology. The virus has brought the world to the knees. Hashtag RIP is now trending, and yet treating COVID-19 is much expensive. I thus appeal to you, let's respect SOPs and be keen to ourselves. We will surely celebrate more birthdays, many more years to come. Yes, very true indeed. You need to be extra careful and respecting SOPs. Beautiful message over there. Now you are still watching the Startup Talk. Sankara Beruhanga is your show host today. We are still interacting with an expert in digital marketing. He's a digital creator. I'm talking about MTF Baker. Now we realize anyway from the other four what you described, we literally can now understand digital marketing. And like he said, anyway, if you need most of this, then you need to find a way of approaching him. His number is part of the numbers that are scrolling down, so you need to be aware that you can reach out to him. Now, Mr. Felix, startups, most of them anyway, might need to consider or think that the only way to market is radio, TV. Other people call it traditional marketing. I do not know if there are a few advantages or what one should actually look out for in digital marketing. Why should I anyway consider it?
Well, thanks very much, Sankara. One of the things that digital marketing has put in place is affording marketing at little or no cost. I may use no cost, putting it in this line of our individual effort and not commercialized. Yeah.
If I'm doing it myself.
If I'm doing it myself, I'm putting it in that context.
Tend to cost that.
Yes.
Okay.
So these are the few advantages that digital marketing has over the other forms of marketing that we are used to. One, digital marketing helps one to put the brand out there into the public in no minute. Just like these few minutes we've spent here, someone has already created a WhatsApp group or a WhatsApp broadcast and put a few lines about his brand, his services and products. And and members already have the information and they have started making inquiries, and to some point others have already started receiving orders. It is very easy to launch your brand over social media. You create a Facebook page, you share it with your friends in your Facebook groups. People in a day, they are already aware that you have these services on market. And then another thing is that social media marketing allows you to market to a specific group of people. When for those ones who have reached the other advanced stage of running Facebook ads, they are able to target to say, in this advert I've prepared, I'm targeting only females who are residing in Mbarara, who are between the age of 15 maybe to 30.
Yes.
Who are interested in digital marketing.
The target.
So you can set the market as you can restrict the audience to in which you want to market to, which the other traditional or other forms of marketing
you might not have. Easily tell.
When you're marketing over the radio, everyone who is listening in is receiving that advert. Then another thing is digital marketing, and in this specific case, social media marketing gives you a lot of metrics that you can use to gauge the performance of your advert campaign. When you advertise over the radio, you may not tell how many people have listened to the advert. But when you've sponsored a post on Facebook, at the end of the campaign, it is going to give you insights or the performance of the summary of the performance of your ad. It will tell you your post reached this number of people.
People who watched were this.
People who watched were this. People who clicked were this. And that information helps you to draw conclusions on whether to maybe invest more, invest less, or re-strategize, which the other traditional methods don't give. Then another thing is that it is an open form of marketing where the rich and the poor just can advertise.
We all have that platform.
Yeah, we know the cost involved in advertising over the TVs. But here on social media marketing, one with $5 can market and another one with $100 can market, and all of them are able to achieve their goals. Wow. Basically, those are the advantages over the other methods that we know.
Quite many, and I think they become a little bit, like you said, the biggest point of this is they're a little bit cheaper or affordable, and their results can be measured.
Let's use affordable.
Affordable. Wow.
Not cheaper.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Now, are there ways you would advise someone who actually didn't, like, never before use any of these platforms? Is there a beautiful way or quicker way of you helping them start, or how they can actually jump onto the train?
Thanks very much. I have two ways. One is you're there busy working on your services and products and possibly attending to clients. You may not have enough time to do this by yourself. So the better way is to hire people like Digtech Solutions have,
yes,
to help you in handling your digital marketing operations. Then if you don't have the cost at hand, the budget doesn't allow to hire people,
yes,
still you can use your time, squeeze the little time you can get to work on your digital marketing journey. So this is the advice I can give. When we are talking about general digital marketing, one, first arrange your services and products, package them very well in a way that would entice the client or your intended audience.
Can we talk with an example? Can you get a company, for example, and we work along those lines?
So an example is, let me use Explorer Media this time.
Yes.
Explorer Media also does branding and digital marketing, but in most cases it interacts with music. It is majorly into music industry. So it will tell you they charge a flyer, a social media flyer, at 25,000 Ghana shillings.
Yes.
But they will say that flyer will have 5 versions. The version to use on WhatsApp, the version to use on Facebook post, the version to use on Facebook cover photo, the version to use on Twitter, and the version to use as Twitter header. So someone will first look at the cost and see the package. If they find it convincing, they will pay for those services. So once you have packaged your services very well and you think they are ready to be put out there, there are a number of sites where you can post them for free. Then when clients are searching for the services, it will also run.
Able to come, yes.
So I may give you the website, the link. It is www.yellow.com.
Is it?
It's .ug.
Okay. Oh, it's a Ugandan.
Yeah, it's a Ugandan.
Wow.
Ugandan website.
I think that's in the category of.
It is a business directory website. Then another thing
like
is
Gigi.
Well, not so much like Gigi, because for its services are entirely free.
Okay.
Then
But
another
what
thing
I think
is
what you get from
you can-
packaging is even if I am able to package them, then also platforms like that and Gigi itself
Yes.
and Guza and all these other e-commerce platforms could allow me to sell from there. Yes, let's continue.
Okay, like I've said, those are business directory sites. Then there are also e-commerce stores that allow producers of different products to come and showcase their products, that allow their products to be sold on their website. An example is guza.ug, which is also Mbarara based. You have your services, you approach them, there you give them your packages and all the information, they publish your services on their websites. Then like I've said, you can also make use of the free social media platform pages that
Yes.
are given, that are provided to you.
Okay.
Then another thing, you can also opt for bulk SMS services. If you have a campaign running, you would like to inform your clients. They say during this time when most of the businesses have closed, but you're operating from home, you want to inform your clients that you're operating from home. You create a bulk SMS which you can send to all your clients at once. We have different providers, including Pandora, Pandora Networks. Yeah, they are also here in Mbarara, and their services are affordable.
Well, now, Mr. Felix, I think for the interest of time, we might not be able to go beyond this, but maybe for you who is viewing, what he didn't tell you is that when you run now and visit their page, Digtech Solutions Hub on Facebook, and actually his personal account, you could actually see some of these things. I think you often put some of these tips and all that.
We have a content schedule,
Yes.
Whereby we also give these tips. We always give those tips on Tuesdays, but on my personal page, MTF Baker,
Yes.
they are always there.
Okay, better
But for
still.
Digtech Solutions Hub, we always publish them only on Tuesdays.
Well, better still, you could capture this number of his within the scorer, and you can be able to reach him. Now, as we conclude this, there could be, of course, limitations, obviously, with Uganda at least. In fact, to the contrary, new tax on the internet, then Facebook is down. And by the way, the president of Uganda, while he was campaigning, securing a future, this is what he said about ICT.
The new technology should help all people to produce products and services according to the principles of comparative advantage. Please, I want computer makers. I want you to design and make the computer yourself and then use it.
Yes, the president over there with all the catchy words in the plan of ICT. Well, we wait to see what comes. But what we understand now is that a few platforms are limited, like Facebook. And in fact, if I'm to check within my facts, in June 2020, Facebook, for example, was, the usage was at 58% of all the people that use online services. But today, it is on 8.9%. Then, Twitter was at 14%. I'm talking about June 2020. Now, June 2021, today, Twitter is 57.6%. And we just say that Facebook has almost 2.9, almost 3 million users. So one would wish to, attack the market. What do we do then? amidst all these restrictions?
Well, this is a question that is kind of tricky, but like we have said, it's not only Facebook that is a social media platform offering those services. We have Twitter, like you say, and it can also allow you to create your content and share it for free. We have Instagram, it's still there. To some people who use LinkedIn, it's still there. Then we have YouTube, and not forgetting WhatsApp. And it's like Facebook also detects that at some point some limitations will be there. That's why it is acquiring these other apps. You know how it took over WhatsApp?
Yes.
And it is even allowing you to connect from Facebook to WhatsApp. So make use of other options. Then, of course, if it gets to the worst, use VPN.
I see where you're going.
I see also government officials, much as for them they are on dedicated networks that are not restricted, but they come to make communication over social media, over Facebook.
And there is live anyway.
So now at one point it is unnecessary evil. Then we have to use VPN.
VPN, and trust me, you're going to keep going. Anyway, so it has been a wonderful discussion here. I wish we could, shake hands and all that, but unfortunately we cannot. I would only allow you to share your contacts and have one marketing tip from the expert to the viewer.
Well, my last take is, to you, the startup owner,
yes,
you may not have all that expertise and the experience to show the client. But one thing I can tell you is clients are interested in dealing with experts. If you're not an expert, they are not ready to deal with you. So you have to try by all means and show that you are the expert in what you're doing.
Wow.
That's when you'll create that attraction to your service and products. The only way you can do it is to continuously show them your expertise through publishing what you know about your services. Of course, you have to make a lot of research to make sure that you're up to date. Then lastly, if you're not loud and noisy, you'll be crushed in the market. Make noise about your product.
Oh, okay.
Let nothing stop you from
there.
Yes.
Noise about your business.
Be noisy. The other streets on social media, they are too noisy. You have to be too loud to make sure that you stand out.
Wow.
Yeah, so those ones who would like to get more information about digital marketing or would want to enjoy our services, we are always located at Grand West Arcade, along the High Street in Mbarara, but for now we are closed. We are working online. So you can contact us on our hotline, that is 0702 524736. Or you can give us a like on our page and you get notified every time we have new content there. On Facebook, it's Digtech Solutions Hub. On Twitter, we are still Digtech Solutions Hub. Instagram, still Digtech Solutions Hub. And also on WhatsApp, we are always there for instant message, instant reply and assistance. It is still +256 702 524736.
Okay, that is MTF Baker for you, and that he's been, giving us a few tips. We're answering your question how startups can actually use digital marketing to thrive during and post-COVID-19 crisis. We've been brought to you by Empowering Technology, like I said, a tech hub in Mbarara that empowers young people in technology. Maybe to remind you also that there is www.guzaug.com. If you're a startup and you have a product or service, only products. If you have a product that you manufacture from here, a product that is locally made, then you can sell with Guza UG. Maybe till next Tuesday, this is the Startup Talk.